There are a huge number of different people in the world with different views on life and success. It is okay that each of them treats risk in his own way, as many people as there are opinions. It's impossible to say what is the optimal level of risk tolerance, because there are no statistics that recommends taking any specific risks to achieve success. Everyone has their own life. Each person's path is unique and contains thousands of variables that no one except this person will understand. Therefore, it's impossible to give us specific recommendations in these regards, but there are some observations that ignore all this endless complexity. They are based on the lives of generations, and their main idea is that taking risk is necessary. Thanks to it, you open new doors for yourself. Who doesn't take risk doesn't drink champagne. Does this sound familiar? In other words, if you want to go beyond the ordinary, you need to learn to take calculated risk. Any businessman is constantly at risk. Any idea in which money is invested is a risk. And even many highly paid professions are closely associated with a risk. Personally, risk fascinates me with its uncertainty. I understand that as soon as it comes to it, the stakes increase and I feel that I'm living and developing. In my logic, the higher the risk that I can deal with, the greater the load I'm able to take on. This is the more prepared and experienced I am. For me, it's like an RPG in the real life. In general, I think that the approach in which you look at your life as a game is a very good way of thinking that maintains interest in this world. It is clear that often, if you go from goal to goal, the higher the risk becomes, the more opportunities open up for you. It may be the other way around, but then you clearly took the wrong turn. If the risk increases but you don't become stronger and new opportunities don't open up for you, you have chosen not the door that you need. When you develop gradually and understand where you are going, the risk naturally increases. First you study this world, then you get a job and next start your own business. Where is the risk higher? This path is absolutely normal and healthy, just always calculate the risk-reward and play the long-term game. Don't go too far, but don't waste your time being extra careful. For example, I would not be afraid to meet new people for fear of being rejected. Each new person can greatly change your life for the better. This is a reduced risk model. But I also believe that doing openly illegal things is an unreasonably increased risk. Yes, you often can find quick money there, but it's not worth the ruined life and the harm to the society. On the other hand, taking the risk of starting your own business after you have studied the industry, drawn up a business plan, raised capital and felt reasonably confident in your abilities is the golden mean. I believe that you need to take a risk when a few hours or even days after you want to make a decision, with a cold mind you say, yes, it's worth it. It's necessary to increase the level of risk justifiably, and it certainly cannot be done in a state of euphoria, excessive excitement, fear, panic and so on. You have to stay cold-minded. My position is that you need to take risks when you are ready for a change. You need to understand when the time comes to move to the next level and not overripe like a fruit that was just, fresh, but has now darkened and spoiled because everybody forgotten about it. Don't become an eternal student who is afraid to take a step in the real world. Just be brave and enjoy. I also believe that the risk is not justified if at the time of making the decision you're in an altered state and don't have a cold mind, or when the risk is too high for you to cope with the possible negative consequences. There is a stage in everyone's life when you're literally just getting on your feet and exploring the world around you. I'm not talking about your childhood, I mean the first steps of adulthood. When you move out from your parents and take responsibility for your life, and maybe even earlier. Here I would take a small head start and really try to avoid any risk for a short time period in order to orient myself in a new reality. But then I would identify my goal and begin to act. Remember that business loves youth but respects maturity. Never let fear control you, let it be other way around. And always evaluate the risk-reward. Everything will work out. You will cope with any task and achieve the most daring results. Guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. In fact, I highly appreciate you. So if you liked this video, give me a like. If you didn't like it, as I usually say, if it wasn't useful, give me a dislike. In any case, write the comment below to explain your position, follow my channel, and see you in the day after tomorrow. Thank you very much.